In the previous episode, Paris was granted immunity by winning the former challenge. Tonight, the remaining 5 contestants will be voting off yet another member. Let's cut to the voting.
Now, see, I hear that Lady Capulet doesn't really like Romeo. And I don't really get why that is, because Romeo and Juliet like each other, and then Paris is being a jerk about it because he likes Juliet too, and it's just all crazy up here on the mountain. So, for the voting, I think I'm going to have to go with Lady Capulet because she isn't really looking out for her daughter's happiness, and that's not okay.
Okay, so it's just so great to be back here, and I love this mountain, and I love all the people here. I don't even understand why we're voting people off, because everyone besides Romeo is just so awesome, and I love it. So I think I'm going to have to go with Romeo, because he's a Montague, and that's not very good, and he's on the opposing team. So I hope he leaves, and we can all be happy, happy people again on the mountain. So, Romeo.
You know, Paris won the last challenge. I was so close. God. Anyway, Juliet's really beautiful. It's like I'm living a dream. It's amazing. But the only thing standing between her and I is her mother. Yeah, she's such a pest and she doesn't even like me. God. I don't like Paris, but I really don't like Lady Capulet. So, this one's for you.
You know, because I won the last contest with my great abilities, I can't get voted out of this round. But I really couldn't vote out Juliet or her mother, Lady Capulet, because they're such great people. I love that family. But I think I'm going to have to vote out Romeo this round because he likes my girl, and that's not cool. Funny part is, he thinks he can get away with it.
Romeo is so handsome. It was amazing. Today, during the challenge, he looked at me and then he smiled. Oh my gosh. Oh, but I should get back to the point. Okay, I'm gonna vote for my mother, and I know she's my mom, but she doesn't understand that I'm a young woman and I need more freedom. So, Lady Capulet it is.
It appears we have a final decision. 1 vote for Lady Capulet, 1 vote for Romeo, 1 vote for Romeo, 1 vote for Lady Capulet. So far it's a tie. Whoever's name I pull out of this box will be leaving the mountains. Lady Capulet, thank you for being with us. You may put out your torch.
Today, the men from each team will be competing, because the women are not as strong as they are and therefore cannot compete. This week's immunity challenge will be jousting. Romeo and Paris will have 1 horse and 1 lance. The object of the game is to knock each other off their horses. Are you two ready?
I'm the richest and money is power. I'm gonna win.
Ha! Riches do not compete with love. You're going down.
That's the spirit. You may begin.
I've redeemed myself. Juliet, I have won for you.
Congratulations, Romeo. You have won immunity. We will see you all tonight at Tribal Council.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
I'm here, my love. There's no reason to fear.
Oh, thank goodness. Now that we are together at last, whatever shall we do?
Juliet, know I will be beside you, come what may. I love you. By blessed lady, by blessed yonder moon, I swear.
Oh, do not swear by the moon, the inconstant moon. Do not swear at all. Just tell me you love me.
Oh, I do love you, dearest Juliet.
Did you hear that? Someone comes.
Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow. That I say good night till it be morrow.
Good night. I love you too.
You must all vote off yet another member to get down to the final 3 that will compete in the biggest challenge. Romeo has been granted immunity. You may vote now.
Finally, victory against that scum is mine at last. I don't think much explaining has to come with this vote, so I'm sorry, Paris, but you can't stay.
You won. Romeo won. Yes. Paris is so going down. Anyone who is a threat to me and Romeo's relationship is out of here. Goodbye, Paris.
Finally, a chance to explain what happened out there. This should be a redo. That was so unfair. I had a bug in my eye and I couldn't see a thing. It was terribly unfair. But I think of this time I'm gonna have to vote Juliet off because she doesn't know how to treat her man. This contest is so unfair.
You know, I really just don't think that Paris stands a chance. I mean, Romeo and Juliet are meant to be together. And nobody else should get in the way of that. Seriously, just take my advice. So, I'm going to have to vote Paris off. Sorry.
It is now time to find out who will be the next to leave. 1 for Paris, 2 for Paris, 1 for Juliet. If these two result in a tie, we will have to go to an emergency tiebreaker. Paris, thank you for your participation. You may put out your torch.
This will not be the last of me. I will have my revenge.
He scares me. Welcome, contestants. Yes, it does seem like we will be doing bear baiting for our final challenge. But as a widely popular TV show, we had to put a dramatic twist on things. You will be bear baiting with yourselves as bait. The first to cross the finish line on the other end of the forest without being eaten wins. You may begin.
Ow! I can't go back and save Romeo can! Romeo can! Romeo can! Go heaven cannot! Romeo! Romeo!
I'll get you.
Yes! Yes! I won! I won! I won! My first
Congrats!
one,
Who will you be choosing to be in the final 2 for tribal council with you?
Well, of course, I'm going to be taking you with me to the finals. Oh, thank you.
Okay, let's go to council. Welcome to the final council of Survivor Rocky Mountains. Tonight the winner of Survivor will be chosen. To help with the decision, we have brought back some of the previous members that we've had. Please cast your votes.
Oh, I was so happy for the nurse to choose Juliet to be in the final 2. So encouraging that she could win the prize. I'm so happy to be with her. Of course I'm voting for Juliet, because I love her.
Alright, I'm back here once again, and ladies, don't worry. As long as I'm here, Juliet will not be winning. Juliet's devotion towards Romeo should be towards me. That's completely unacceptable that she'd betray me like that. I'm gonna have to vote for the nurse to win this contest, because Juliet... that was unfair.
Oh my gosh, it's just so great to be back here. I thought that everyone here would make the right decision, so it was a bit of a disappointment when they voted me off. And I used to be so happy, but since then my views have much changed. Juliet's love for Romeo is completely unacceptable and an embarrassment to our family and most importantly to me. But everyone should just win because participating just makes you win anyways, so I think I'm going to vote for the nurse. It appears the winner of Survivor Rocky Mountains is the nurse.
Yes! Oh my god, this is even better. Was that one time when my father came home from market and he had 5 roosters on a head? But of course, we thought that it was 5 hens and a rooster. And of course, you know that when a rooster and has 5 hens...
Shut up!
But I won! What's his job?
This has been a very interesting season of Survivor Rocky Mountains. See you next time.
Survivor!